here's breakaway here. Move back. Tired. Well, it's time to begin, huh? Make up your mind right there. Are you going to defeat him from this position, or are you going to get out of here? Now, let's say he wants to attack me. Pretty hard for him to attack me, huh? I don't have to stay down there. Just run away from it. It's not necessary to stay down there, do the same old jump over and over again. Run away from it. For a change, come back. Or from here, if you want to fight from this position, not yet. If you want to fight from this position, when the time comes, if it's randori or a tournament where you get knocked out in your position, make the first move. And get up and get the first move, huh? Get a hold of it. Get across, get his belt, drive his head down, and so forth. But you should have a first strong move. Now, sit down. I was watching tonight, cover up. I was watching the World Championship again. And most of the people who tried to peck at it with their fingertips weren't very successful. It just doesn't work. He's too strong. He's too compact. He's using his whole body to pull in a tight knot. It's very hard to take your fingertips and poke at it and do any good. So what do? Grab a hold of his collar and drag him around the mat. Yeah. What do you do these little pecky things with your fingertips? You're like this. I saw, well, I don't know who it was. Randy or somebody. Let's grab a hold of it. Pick him up and wrap your legs around him and start it on top of him, huh? But make a big explosive move from hands and knees top. From hands and knees bottom, you don't sit there. Sometimes, if he's swarming you, you'll be a little scared. You want to stall a little bit, wait for a chance. But always be attacking. If it's on the bottom, when he comes with it, you're in. Then you got at least neutral, huh? Very hard for him to stop. Do that. Very hard for him to stop me from getting head to head. If you lie here long enough, he'll get you. He'll do something to you. If you just stay there long enough, he'll get his hand in and he'll choke you, or get a hold of one of your arms. Because he figures you're so scared, you're just going to try to hide, but you can't hide. Every area of the battlefield is visible. There's no rocks or bushes, you can't get under anything. You're right out there, and you're all alone. So you must always make him wonder who's winning this thing. So he starts to attack. Now he's trying to get a hold of one with the rest. Now who's winning this thing? Well, all of a sudden, it isn't just me lying there and him doing whatever he wants. All of a sudden, I'm attacking too. So think of that. Now, out of hands and knees bottom, you get a good attack. Out of hands and knees top, you get a good attack. Out of legs around bottom, you get one, and out of legs around top, you get one, around head to head, you get one. And you throw that one in there, and guess what's going to happen? You're either going to hit him, or you're not. Now, if you don't, it's because he did something. There we go again, the integrated attack system. You pop your favorite move at him, or one of the moves you use, your opening gambit, like in chess, and see what he does. And you got the answer, no matter what he does. Maybe you can just get him with it. If you can't get him with it, it's because he did something. What did he do? Whatever he did, he'll probably do it again and again. And you can use that to pin him. So you have an integrated attack system, just like you have an integrated attack system standing up. And get that feeling of confidence, okay? Now think about athletics is movement. You can't play tennis like this. You have to take the racket and swing and hit the ball. Judo's the same way. You can't do judo here. You have to open up and move, huh? It's the same in that world. Whenever you have found a channel. And the way to move big, overshoot, and then you can correct later. Your movement in many cases on the mat is too timid. Make it big. Good. So, it's all yours, Ed. And we'll close the class at 10:30, and I'll see you at 2. General?
Everybody over here, please. Maybe I'm along the line. Mike. Okay, we're going to talk about mat movement. I don't see a lot of fluency in the movement. Okay, there's a couple of movements that you have to have on a mat. First of all, if he's attacking me and he's bigger than I am, I have to position my body where I can use my maximum strength. If not, he's just going to hold me down and do whatever he wants. So if he's coming in, I have to be able to move like this. Here. If he switches sides, and I have to be able to do this. Now this is all mat movement. Here. Okay? You have to learn to get this down. If he's got me test of time, I have to be able to move my body, not just like this, scoop, until I get the angle that I want. Okay? If he's holding me, if he's holding me here, same movements. Here. Okay? Here. Until I get the movement that I want. Get the angle that I want. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through this. Everybody against the wall. Okay, we'll get 7 people out. Or in the back. So 7. One more. Okay, watch me for a second. I want you to move elbow to knee. Here, elbow to knee. Keep your hands up in the air. Elbow to knee, head off the mat. Using your feet to push. Go. Elbow to knee. Slow down. Keep your hands up and your fingers open. So if someone's going to jump on you, you push them off. Elbow to knee. Bring your elbow down lower, Mike. Keep it out here. 7 new ones. Let's go. Go. Elbow to knee. You get up. You get up to go to the next one. And someone can use your legs here. Okay, let's go. He's trying to come. He's just trying to push his way away from me. Okay, go. Okay, from here, suppose he's attacking this side mainly. We're not going to go 1, 2, because then he'll get me. So if he's coming this side, 1, okay, 1, see, I'm just using my legs, here. Just keep the angle down, just keep going. So this time I want you to go across the mat on one side, just like this, okay? Go. First move down. Extend. Okay, the next drill is here. When you're hitting someone, shoulders must be strong. Here. So if I'm trying to hold them, I'm holding them with my shoulders. I'm pulling in like this. This is the motion I want. Same thing here. I'm using my arm. I'm holding like this. So you have to have pulling motion here. So next drill we're going to do, turn your knot to the side here. I want you to reach out, extend your arms as far as you can go, make a fist, and pull in, not using your legs. Reach out and pull in. Okay, first move down. Extend. wheel in the back. If I'm in the middle of Mike, he just stays square. Feet up in the air. Here. If I walk the outside of this foot, he's going to go this way. If I go to the outside here, he's going to go that way. If I come in the middle, he's going to square. Okay? When I say pin him, you're going to pin him. So get a partner. You go all the way around, like this. Go all the way around, he's going to keep going like this. Okay? If I go in a circle, he's going to go in a circle. If I just step to the outside and stop, then he's going to go this way. And walk. If I say pin him, his hands are going to be up to hold me off. If not, I'm going to go right down and pin. So get a partner, 6 sets. Right here along the line. 6 sets. Okay, you guys sit down. You guys sit down. Stop talking so much. Okay, let's make some room. Slide down. Okay, slide down. Slide. Okay, it's up to the person standing which side he goes. If he's on your right, he slides to your right. If he's on your left, he slides to your left. If he starts to go around a full circle, you go in a circle. When I yell pin, you try and pin him. Go. Nice and easy, move slow. Slow. Give the man on bottom a chance to work. If you're trying to make him move backwards and he's going in a circle, tell him. Pin him. Get your hands up, Mike. Okay. That's all right, just sit down on him. Up again. Get your hands up, Mike. Okay. No more circles. Make him go. Make him move backwards. No more circles. Go. One side or the other. There you go. Mate. Slow. If you don't do it slow, it's not going to be a good drill. Here. 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 You don't have to be down on him. The object's to make him work, not for you. Here. Just walk here. Then when I say pin him, it's not a contest. Just work together. Then go in. Boom. Give him a chance to learn how to block with his legs and his hands. I mean, if you guys are on each other like this the whole time, it's not a drill. So nice and slow. Let's go. No more circles. Go. Pin him. There you go. Okay, if you don't get the pin right away, get right up. Okay, move around. I guess everybody can do it at once. Okay, you guys go. Chest, as you get slow, on his hips. He can't pin you without his hips coming down. Here. You can see, keep scooting. Okay? He can't pin me until those hips get down. Once he gets in between my hips, he's got me. Between my arms. Here, hold the hips. Okay? The first block's on his chest, keep his body off you. The second one, if he gets too low, on the hips. Here. Okay, let's go. Come on, make him work. From now, just work to one side. Don't switch sides, work to one side. Hit him. There you go, Jeff. Let's go, up again. Go. Hit him. Okay, switch partner. Most of the guys who were here last year know this pin. Okay, he's in tight. He's in tight here. So you can't really get anything. What you do is stick this hand along his body here. Come into his wrist. Now, if you notice, my weight is far behind him. So if he tries to turn, grab my turn. Here, he can't do anything. So what I'm doing is I'm going to cup his wrist. I'm going to come in like this. I'm going to cup his wrist here. And I'm going to pull it in tight to him. Okay? Here. Along here. Pull it in tight. Here. I'm going to swing around here to put the pressure on his back. Here. My elbow's right in his shoulder blade. Here. Now if he lets go, I'll armbar. I'll sit out and armbar. If not, what he's going to do is hold on to his gi. Reach back here, pulling his gi out, and cup it along his wrist. So, here. Okay? As tight as you can here. Keeping the pressure on his back, I'm going to reach in and grab whatever I can get and walk around here. So he's over. I'm going to sit through and put my elbow on the ground. Here. That's the pin. He can't get out. The more he struggles, the harder it is. He can't get out. He's tighter and tighter. One more time. Over here. Yeah. Okay. Again, sliding in here. Wrist on wrist. Pull it tight. It's the main thing you have to do. Pull it tight. Bring it around. So where you have pressure here, lock it up. Put the pressure with your elbow. Reach in and grab him. Come straight across. Here. Okay? Walk around until he comes over. You sit through and put this elbow has to go on the ground. That's what Taiki did. Here. And he can't move. Okay? Go ahead, move. The more he moves, the tighter it gets. Okay? This works.
Oh, I have a question.
Okay.
When you're on the key line, the first key line comes through with your hands over, okay?
Right.
When you come around, okay, your hands is over his wrist. When you come around, do you want to put your hands through?
Good question. As I come through, I'm sliding my hand through. Still have wrist on wrist.
Right.
And I'm pulling it up. Here.
Now, when you get the key line, do you pull through?
No. I just pull this out and pull it down to this hand.
Right.
Here.
And then when you go over, you pull the wrist through here with the key line.
No, see, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Oh,
You keep wrist on wrist the whole time. Here. Okay, and just pressure him out. Right here. Elbow in the back and just keep going here. See, now it's tight. Okay? When you put your elbow through, it's snug. There's nothing you can do. Any other questions? Let's work.
I've done my head roll and I'm about to encircle it. And I take this, why don't you just need to face it? Okay, I'm here. First, push the arm up, and then wrap around. And as I do, I'm going to go for this action here. I'll try to get this, because this is a very, very strong grip. So I'll have my hand in his collar, palm up, fingers in. Now the natural way, or the easy and simple way, and the ineffective way is to reach in here and put your thumb in his collar, and it's not very strong. So when you go around, keep your hand palm down on the mat, and take an extra second to get your fingers into his gi. And then you have Tugure, Kami Shoganami. And you move around on this corner and block and hold his shoulder. And it's a really strong pin. And you can do it quite smoothly if you think about it. So as you go around, put your fingertips right in his collar and lock it. Leg, Kami Shoganami. Do it some more. Turn around like you just thrown me with. Yeah, see it. Beware. Don't dive out like this. You'll get your neck broken. You'll land this way. And you'll break your neck. This is what happened to Glock, huh? Ed, that's what happened to Ed Glock or to Freddie Glock in the finals. He landed here, hurt his neck. So when he pulls you down, you put your hand up, put your head down, folks. Put your head down. And then you go around. And then you can pin him, huh? Get your head down. There's a time to arch your back and a time to do this. When you're making a head roll, get your head down. Put your weight here. The head just barely touches. Don't lie like this. Not good for your neck. Don't dive out into the breeze. Put your head down. Do some more. Very important exercise. Get your head down. If your head doesn't touch the mat, something's wrong. But don't break your head. And 85% of them will be right seoi-nage. There aren't 5 people in this country that can make left seoi-nage. Most of them make the right. And of that division, another 60 or 70% will be dropped or even higher. Some of them attack standing up. The best attack standing up. So let's get another counter. You want to do the jump around and then choke with Katahajime? Okay, attack drop seoi against Scott. Come on right over here. All right. That's hip choke. Do the one where you jump over. Hook him and jump over. You know what I mean? You jump around, hook your leg in, take Katahajime. You know the one I'm talking about? Where's the name?
I know.
I'll show him. Okay. From here, you jump around. Hook your foot in here. Swing around. And hit Katahajime. Once again, you do drop the other. Drop the other. First jump. Get out of the way. Put your foot in here. Roll down. You put your hand down if you want. But you've got to aim for his armpit. Because you want to get behind his head eventually with Katahajime. So as you put your foot in, you put it, throw yourself down sideways. Take Katahajime. Remember now? Okay, do it, because you do better than I do. Good. Now do it with you're standing here and Mike is attacking. Watch carefully. All right, do it. Good. Now do it with your back here. Good. All right, work on that. Work. Get all the reps you can get. Come on.
What you're getting ready to do is you're slipping your hand up higher. When he drops, here, you hook here on his thigh with your hand and roll this way. So it's here. And here. You have his leg hook, you have to choke here. So you can't really go anywhere. Okay? You lose the leg, you can always come back with the choke. One more time. You're constantly dropping, you slide your hand up top here, then here. Here. Good.
You want to do it from the other side with you facing this way?
Slide your hand, drop, push your hand on the side, come this way, and back off.
Great. Great. Try it.
So that's a pin. Pin in. All right, try it. Just, he comes in, you block, you put your hand on his thigh, so when you roll through, here, putting it through his leg, and here.
Try it. Get some reps now. Get the reps. Grab his arm and take it easy this time. Just grab him, pull him up and get a hold of his arm. Grab him by the collar, pull him up, and take Sankaku. One hand behind an arm and one hand in front of an arm. And then just roll, either way. Get that Sankaku together in there and roll either way and just take Sankaku. Pull him up with your hand on his belt and collar and just walk over him. Just walk over him, put one leg in there, and then just hold on to him and roll him. Oh. You gotta hold him. This leg will take him over. Or grab him from the back, both hands on his belt. Throw one leg over his head and over. Trap or trap in your hand. Those are the big moves, huh? Moves where you can use all your body momentum and strength rather than poking at him with your fingertips. Go ahead. The series of how the, for instance, bridge and roll out of case that goes. Diane and Tammy, you want to come out here? And Diane will escape and Tammy will fit. Put your head this way. Yeah. Now you can right case it. Now here's the first command. Roll on your side. That's the first command. Okay. Second command is reach deep. That means you reach as far around as you can. Roll on your side. Reach deep. Pull them tight. Now this hand, the hand that's under the other person's arm, pulls in here. You can take grip or not, or pull. Both hands squeeze the opponent against the chest. Huh? Now, roll on your back and pull your feet up. So, she rolls on her back and pulls her feet up. Now, bridge high and roll. Okay. There you have it. Now, that's the bridge and roll. Let's do it again. Now, listen to these commands and see what Diane's body does as a result of these commands. Roll on your side. Reach deep. Squeeze them tight. Roll on your back. Pull your feet up and bridge high. Bridge high. Now, I'll show you something. You just stand over there, Tam. Lie flat on your back. Now, bridge up in the air. Can't bridge. It's not possible. Because to bridge, she had to bend her knees. Now, with her knees up tight, now she can bridge high. And a bridge is something that cars or water or whatever goes under. So, that's good. So, if you lie on your back here, and you yell at the top of your voice, I'm bridging, I'm bridging, I'm bridging, I'm bridging. You're not bridging. I'm sorry. If you try to take your opponent and push him over here without getting this action up in the air, which is a tremendously powerful action, I showed you the other day. You have tremendous power if you only use it. Pull your feet up and bridge high. All right, get a partner and let's do that. Go through it, and this is called on command, huh? Spread out, cover the mat. Got partners?
I don't.
Why don't you Rob, and Gail, come on over here in the middle, and round Robin with them. Those two, okay? Bang, bang, bang. So you gotta work fast, because you're gonna have to do a little more work. Okay, now, bottom first. I'm always talking to the person who's being pinned. Roll on your side and reach deep. Reach deep. Now squeeze it. Roll on your back and pull your feet up. Bridge him high. Make it all one continuous movement. Now pull him straight back again. Pull him straight back. Don't let go of it. Pull him straight back. I said it 3 times, John. Don't let go of it. Pull him back. Somebody's got to open up their ears. Now you're too close to the wall. You're going to throw him in the wall, John. Get away from the wall. Let's use our brains. Okay. Roll on your side and reach deep. Squeeze him. Roll on your back. Pull your feet way up and bridge high. There's no bridge, David. You just rolled it. Your tail didn't come off the ground an inch. Now you must translate my words into action. All right? Roll on your side and reach deep. Pull him against your chest. Roll on your back. Pull up your feet and bridge high. And bridge him across. Now, what is the direction of the escape? Come here, Fred. Watch. The direction of the escape is toward that foot. Stick that foot out there. Toward that foot and opposite to that foot. You set up this action. Push me back. That's the action. It's not sideways. You don't have power sideways. You have power towards your nose this way. So you reach deep, and as you reach deep, you're pushing against it. This thing out of here. As you reach deep, you push him, and he pushes you back. And then you bridge him on this corner. So when you reach deep now, start pushing this way. Lash back with your foot, and that'll help you to reach. types of escaping in judo. One is to pull him against you as tight as you can and make a ball, and then roll the whole thing over. And then you're on top, and that's what you just did. Get him as close to you as you can. Get him centered on your center of power, and take him over and pin him. Those are all called bridge and roll. Kind of escape is what we call uphill turns. You just turn to water and flow out from under him. You just leave him right where he is and just become a wet, slippery snake and just go away from him. And leave him right there. So you have to change your whole concept when you go to uphill turn. Houdini used to work, he was a great magician. He used to work so that any handcuff that was tied around his wrist could slip off his hand. He just trained his body. He trained his hand to be as small as his wrist, so you couldn't lock him up. He trained himself to be that kind of a person that would run out. And when you really train yourself on uphill turning, it's amazing how supple and how slippery you'll get. You get good judo men, they almost come out of their gi. They just come right out. They're very slippery. And so you want to think of yourself as being that way. Wherever you feel pressure, go away from it. Just go very lightly and you can get away. It's amazing how well you can get away with uphill turn if you make your body soft and supple and smooth. And you find that little wrinkle. It's important that you understand that. If there's a fold, if somebody's choking you, and there's a fold in their judo gi, that's enough where you can find a place to breathe in that fold. So you have to be very, very alert and very supple. Now, uphill turn, we'll go through it. Billy, you want to be? All right. So, first, you remember I said, you must get your hand down as far as you can, your elbow down as far as you can. We've already talked about this in considerable length, but whenever the cases starts, try to pull your arm as much as you can. If your elbow's down here, you'll never have any trouble uphill turning. Then from here, you're going, you see now, there's knobs on the back of your head, and he's going to try to hold that. So you have to make those knobs disappear by putting your head down. Now, squeeze him as tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze. Now watch. I just humped up the trapezius muscles and pulled my neck in. Now I scrubbed your ear. So you're going to have black and blue ears. So big deal. Don't worry about it. Put some Vaseline on them. Don't worry about it. But by simply hunching up your shoulders and pulling down, you can darn near worm right out of it there. And at the same time, I'm pushing his back with my shoulder here. Pushing. And now at the right instant, I'm going to hit his back with my hand and put my mouth down here. So as soon as I can breathe out the back, I've got it made. Very hard for him to hold me if I can breathe out the back. So let's turn all the way around. Now, hold tight. Okay. So now I'm breathing out the back. Now he's going to try, he feels me turning, and he's going to try to twist me on my back. So what I have to do is take his belt now and push him away with his belt and work away from it. And then he can't follow me. I'm just going to push with my hand on his belt. He can't follow me. So after you get out of here, where you can breathe out the back, then take his belt and hold him. Now come after me if you can. He can't come after me, you see? Then I can get away. So it's as simple as that, huh? Let's do it. You practice it on your own. Then I'll watch you and give you command. Don't hold tight at first. Where's my ear? Go ahead and practice on your own. That's good, Brian. Push him with that hand, Jeff. That Jeff? You gotta have his belt, so that's Chris. Hold his belt. Keep him from falling. Pin him again. Now, twist toward him, push him, Turn your head here. Now breathe out the back. Breathe out. Get your mouth down. Now, go through the first step. Yeah. All right. Now, right here, stay right there. The holder is bound to say, this person is almost getting away. So what is the holder going to do? Going to twist back, and when Carrie's body is this way, it's very easy to roll her. So what the first thing she has to do, after she gets started to push, is to take these feet and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and come around. Pull your chin down, Carrie. Now, if Jeannie tries to roll her back, she can. Now she's pushing the long way. And this, you can't roll somebody that way. You know, see, if she were over here, she could roll Carrie. But she's not over there anymore. Carrie moved her body around. So that's the key to it, huh? So you hold them and move your body away. Now from here, pop up on your knees and pull your head out. Yeah. Good. Now from here, put your head back for a minute. Sometimes this person on top will arch their back and try to break your neck almost. Then you reach up and get the collar and push their head down on the mat. Now you can get out. Sometimes they'll bridge back and you pull them on their back. Whatever, after you get around, and you know they're not going to be able to roll you anymore because you're pushing on their belt and got your body around, then reach up and get the collar and finish the escape, okay? Do some more. Up. Now, better. Now we go into another variation of this uphill turn, which is very useful. Now, I've said to you before that the principal means he has of holding you is to hold his arm. So I said, well, put it down here. But it would be even better if you could just let him to let go, get him to let go. So you say to him, please let go my arm, and he lets go your arm, and then you get out. So it's as simple as that, isn't it? But you can't do it with words. You have to do it with your body. You have to send him a heavy message that he must let go of your arm. Now, how can you do that? I'll tell you how. It's very simple. You threaten to smash his face in the mat. You can't do it, but he thinks you can do it. And when he feels his face getting smashed into the mat, he's going to put his hand out to stop it. I don't care if he only thinks about putting his hand out. You can get away. You know what a 99% effort is? A sure loser. So if you can make him stop 100% holding with that hand, then you'll get it out. All you have to do is get a little bit of thinking about letting go, or a little bit like that, let alone he can put his hand up. Now, how can you make him think you're going to smash his head in the ground? Very simple. Try to do it. You'll never be able to do it, but you should try. So you take him, and he thinks it's a bridge and roll. But this time you don't grab under here. You grab your hands together because you can get a strong grip here. And then instead of bridging him as you ordinarily would, across here, from here to here, you just, as hard and fast as you can, try to smash his head straight into the mat here. And he can put his hand out. When he does, you're out. As soon as that arm comes down, you're out. So, that's just a snap bridge, huh? Come up against him as if you were going to get your grip for a bridge and roll. Get out. Try it. Snap him into the ground, yank your arm out. Send him a heavy message that you're going to break his face against the mat, which of course won't happen. Pop. Now go. Go fast. Get that arm out. Pop him and go. Don't wait in between. Watch his face, Gary. Remember yesterday, we worked on this. That your body here is holding him up. He's sitting here. What you want to do is put your feet in here and move your hip over here. But you've got to turn your hip this way too. It can't be over here. You have to turn your hip. And after we did this, Mr. Liddy gave you a drill where you push your hip this way and then here, which is precisely that drill. Huh? Good drill, because that's what you do in the sit-up. You put your feet and put your hip over here, and then put this hip back and this leg back as far as you can. And he's right here now, and with this, you can push him on his back. So that's the sit-up. Let's look at it. All right. Moving here and getting that hip way over here. That's all there is to it. Work on it. Work. Sit up, many times. Be wiggly now. Come back again. You threw your feet up in the air, your hips came down exactly where they started. Put your feet up in the air. Bring way over here. Now. Good. Now don't forget to hook your right hand behind. Good, John. Excellent. Excellent. All right. More to the side, Terry. Turn now, turn. You got it. All right, Billy. Let's do we'll call this the cradle sit-up. Cradling. As you see, it's not really a cradle, but it's a similar action with your hand. You hold. All right, from here, you drive your hand down and around his elbow, this way, as hard as you can, and then at the same instant, you come over here as hard as you can and take this grip. When you have this grip, now, if this fails, you can do uphill turn too, but try to do the sit-up. So he holds. Here. And push against his head. Pull in with his hand. Push against his head. Again. So from here, this way, huh? Go sometimes deeper. If you overshoot, that's all right. You can put your hand in your own gi. Anywhere you can grip. Then push it here. Work your foot back. Yeah.
What? Switch the hips out? Like,
what's the question?
do you switch the hip out?
Question.
You throw your hips out.
Yeah, same way, as much as you can. Having this grip makes your upper body strong, makes your lower body weaker. But you throw as much as you can. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Right, good. Go. All right, cradle sit-up, huh? Work hard on it now. Get those hands locked together so you can really push on her neck. That's very nice, Danny. Really, honest. That's good. All right. Push on her head. Yeah. Very strong. It's a good escape. I just invented it. Works. What's that one? Piece a couple months. At the World Championship in Mexico City, one of the final matches in the open division, was Shinomaki and Glan. Now, they had a little feud going because Glan had pinned Shinomaki, zap, for Nippon in the '67 World Games 2 years before. And that went down very bitter for Shinomaki because he outweighed Glan by 50 pounds or so. And Glan just held him. Glan was a magnificent man. Well, the way it worked out, it was a tragedy for Glan. You know, in those days, when you went outside, if you were in mat work or even halfway into mat work, and the referee thought that there was a distinct advantage for one person, or if he felt that the action ought to be allowed to continue without mate, he could say sonomama. And then, even you were outside, after he said sonomama, which means freeze, then he dragged you right in the middle of the mat and let you start again by saying yo. And we don't do that anymore, except in certain cases inside. But no longer sonomama outside and drag him in, but that was the rule in those days. And for some reason they fell outside and Shinomaki was on top. And they were out. I mean, like 3 feet out. So Glan presumed that we're out. And if he just relaxed, Shinomaki landed on top of him and the referee says sonomama. So you got a 270-pounder giving a free Osaikomi against a 210-pounder or so. Horrible, bad situation for Glan. And they drag him to the middle. And of course, you know that Shinomaki is cinching up everything he can get, and Glan's trying to keep him away, whatever. Yoshi, start again. And it looked like a demonstration movie, 30 seconds long, on how to get out of Keisagatame. First, Glan tries a beautiful bridge, and Shinomaki's legs are up there, he can't get it. And he tries uphill turn, can't get it. Tries to sit up, can't get away. And then he did the shooting escape, got out, and escaped in about 25 seconds. He got away from that monster, who was very good and very strong, but he got away out of a perfect copybook Keisagatame right in the middle of the mat. That's how strong the shooting escape is. Now, what is a shooting action? It's a gymnastics maneuver. There are all kinds of shooting actions. You can get on the parallel bars with your hands on the bars in an underarm rest, roll your feet back, and shoot that way and come up to a stand. You can, if you're good enough, on the high bar, take the high bar, put your feet into an L, and jackknife and shoot straight up into a handstand on top of the bar and go right into giant swing. It's a good mount. It's a pretty difficult mount. So any action where you go into an L and then shoot your body straight is a shooting action. And it's the opposite of a backward roll. Let me show you a backward roll and shoot, and you see the difference. This is a backward roll, huh? Not much power in the maneuver. It's done in gymnastics, but only in certain cases. The shooting action is entirely different. You go into an L and shoot this one. You have to watch, huh? So you go into an L and shoot. And that's a shooting action, a very powerful action. So when somebody is holding you in Keisa, and you make a shooting action, what you do is grind their arm off. And they can't hold you. So, let me show you what I mean. Get this. Just loose. So first you fake a sit-up, because you want to get him to push that way. And if he's not careful, you will sit up right in his face. So you just try to sit up. Now he pushes you back. Right here. And you shoot. Most of the time, this is what's going to happen. He's not going to go over. He'll sense that he's in trouble. He just lets you go. Because if he goes over, you got him in a pin. Now, you move over there, man. There is a thing with your arm that you do called a dislocate. You don't dislocate anything, but it looks like a dislocate. Now you watch this arm. This arm is under his, right? He's holding me in casing. When I shoot, I have to do this action. It's a dislocate action. So I roll back, and as I go over, I turn that arm and withdraw it. Now sometimes you come up with ureganami. So let's look at it again. Now I'll come across sometimes and get ureganami. So I fake a sit-up. This way, he pushes back, shoot, then my arm pulls through, and a lot of times I'll come up with ureganami. Well, let's do it the other way. And you can see how this arm turns. So fake a sit-up, shoot. Now right here, this arm pulls through. And you have to do it fast, otherwise he'll make an armbar on you. You pull through and take it again. One more time. I'll do a little faster. So, fix it up. Shoot, pull through. And take it again. You try that. Work on it.
Suppose I'm working in this area. I can't get my arm underneath, and I can't really get a good grip here. It's pulled off. If I grab it, I'm not going to get much anything. Use your shoulder and dip it and put it into his chin. And lean in. Here. Causing pressure. Okay? Here. He'll stop thinking about his arm. He'll try to turn in. And then you can go back to working for this. If you can't get what you want, you put pressure somewhere else. Don't forget about that. So you just dip your shoulder and put it right on his jaw. Here. Okay? Work on it. From here, suppose you can't get all the way under here. You can't get anything you want. You can get under here. Okay? What you do is you keep your hips. Your hips are always close to the ground. You lean across here, heel up. You just lean into his arm here. Okay? His elbow is here. You want to get this much below his elbow. You want to turn your arm like this to create like a wedge here. Put it here, not an arm bar, just to get him to start thinking. Loosen him up. It's across here, you lean on it, you got the lock, lean on it, and he's hurting. The higher you get it, the better it is. Here. Okay? If he has your leg, he's thinking about your leg, now he's thinking about his arm. Okay? You can work on your leg. Yeah.
How do you get your wrist in? How do you lay
Just
this?
like this. Okay, let's work. Okay. You're going to keep it between your legs here. Control with your legs. You need to cross grip low. Cross grip high, he's going to know you have a choke. So you're going to cross grip low. As he's ducking his head in, you're going to wrap it up to the other side of his head with your wrist like this. Okay? Just like that, and place it towards his ear. Shove this head through and slide to the side. Here. Again, just hold him low so he doesn't realize what's happening. He's going to still come in. You wrap it, push this hand through on the back of his head, and choke. One more time. You're going to wrap it. He's coming in here. Push this one through and slide out. Okay, he's going to have a tendency to roll this way. Roll this way. He'll choke himself out cold. He's supposed to roll this way. Roll that way. And he'll get out. But if you're controlling him with your legs, he won't roll either way. Okay? But everybody rolls that way. I don't know why, but they roll that way and choke themselves out. So one more time. Here, push it through, and just extend your arm. Okay, let's work. Once or twice, he's not going to let you wrap it. What you got to do is you got to come the other way, here. And he's not going to let you, still not going to let you wrap it. So you swing this way, come up over his back here, and grab the middle of his back, or however it feels comfortable for you. I grab deep. Some people grab right in here. I grab deep here. As he's coming down, you just wing your elbow underneath his chin and choke. If he's going to sprawl, when he starts to sprawl, you kick out and kick him over. Now once you get to this point, extend your elbows. Extend your elbows in this motion here. Again. Cross grip. He's coming down, come around, reach in. Underneath his chin, when he starts to sprawl, you get in, kick over. When you're on top, you extend your elbows. Okay, let's work.
Spin around.
Pin him. Put your head in the corner of the red. Pull out, put your head in. Okay. You're going to secure a pin and you're going to work to get out of bounds. You're being pinned in a tournament. gotta get out of bounds. Person on top, the objects keep them in bounds. Even if you're at this point here, you're still in bounds until you raise that foot. So if you're being pinned and they have one foot in, lift them up. That's it. Time stop. Pin them. No, just get pinned. Everybody lay down and relax. Lay down and relax. Got him, Billy? Okay, work to get out of bounds starting. You got 30 seconds. Now, let's go. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds or get up. Get out of bounds or get up. One of the two. Use one of the skates you gave me. Going in bounds, Bubba. Good. Let's go, Tammy. Squirm. Use your mat movement. Use your mat movement. Use your mat movement. Let's go. Mate. I want to see you guys use a movement like this. That's the reason we're doing that. Use this turnout that he showed you, and if you have to, if you get pinned like this, bounce them up. Get some air in between you. Get your hand through. This way you can turn out through this way. Here. Okay? Stay people down. Let's go. Let's work. Stay people, Bob. Secure it. Let's go. Bounce him up and down to get him on. Go. Bounce to get some air. Turn in. Turn in. Turn in. Always turn in. Turn in. There you go. There you go. Start putting out of bounds. Start putting out of bounds. Good job, bud. Keep moving, Tam. Mate. Okay, pin him from the side. Yoko. Same people down. One hand between the legs. You learn quick, don't you? One hand between the legs. And go. Head down, get your head down. Get your head down. Flat. Get your head flat. There you go. You still got it. Just drag your feet. Drag your hips and get them low. Good job. Keep your head flat. Up. Your body's going this way. Lift her up, Tammy. Good. Mate, switch the other person down. Pin him. Spin. Pin him. Spin. Pin him. Underneath your head, Barbara. There you go. Switch. Ready? Go! Legs down. Get your legs flat. Get your legs flat. Get your legs flat. Good go. Hit him. Billy, square your hips. There you go. Go!